What's up everybody? Today I am going to be doing my hybrid battery on my 2003 Honda Civic Hybrid. It's a 5-speed manual, which is a little more rare these days. The battery just went out when I was driving the other day. It's like negative 5 degrees out today. It's not the best day to be doing this, but I'm just going to knock it out. It's Martin Luther King Day. I don't have to go to work. So, enjoy. I have done this before, and I've taken the seat out quite a few times. The fuel pump's actually under the seat, so I didn't screw it back down. But if I remember correctly, I think there's a screw here that you have to get at. I think it's like a 10 mil maybe, and the one on that side, and then the front here just pops up and you just give it a good yank. There's a little clip on this side, and a little clip on this side. And since I didn't put those screws in, mine should just come right out. Actually, I was wrong. There's one screw in the middle that would hold it. So right there. So right below this seat belt here. And that's the fuel pump there, which that should be good for now. Next would be these screws. Those are the ones I was thinking of, and that's for the whole backrest. So I think there's two, and that would be number 3, which I never put back in. So we got our 10 mil. There's one. There's 2. Get all of this out of the way. Might as well pull this out of the way for now. You want to kind of pull it away, and then there's kind of hooks that go in here, so if you just kind of lift up on it, I know what we can see. Oh, and don't forget to pull your seatbelt out. Ah. Pretty sure my 12-volt battery is going bad too. These cold days, it doesn't want to start at all unless I jump it, so I'll probably replace that as well. Okay. There we go. This side's unhooked. The hooks go there and there. Third one over here. And since this seatbelt is here, we're going to go out the passenger side. Get this last one. There we go. Out she comes. These plastic clips you can actually take off and put back in the holes. Might make it easier for installation. I'll do that later. Next, we have the danger zone. There's usually a cover over this. I left it off, but there we go. Battery's now off. It looks like I either lost some bolts or was sick of doing it. I think I've taken this off like 3 times. So yeah, so we're gonna just take all these bolts off to get this cover off. The battery's actually behind here on the driver's side, and it's good to try to tie this out of the way too, because that's always in the way. I'm gonna start with the bottom. Oh. Yeah, I had the decision to get rid of the car and get something newer, but putting this brand new battery in will up resale value if I do want to resell it, and just save me money on gas in the long run. I did some math, and it's been about 40,000 miles since the last battery I got, which the last battery was a refurbished, not a brand new one. This time I'm getting a brand new one. But yeah, about $4,000, including the $1,000 price for the refurbished battery for 40,000 miles. So that's gas and battery. And if I was driving my Jeep the whole time, it would have been about $8,000 if I did my math right. So even though I'm putting a new battery in, it's still $4,000 cheaper driving this than just driving my Jeep every day. Alright, we got that out. It's a stupid seatbelt. So here's the battery. Since we have it off, everything should be safe. It's going to be 2 more 10 mils there. A couple other disconnections. I think I got to unplug this from here. And that might be it. You know, more right there. I don't know. It's been a while. I'll probably look it up just to be safe. But I do know that we got this screw here, this screw here, this screw here. And then I think there's some down there. What I am going to do is I put a 2x4, a little piece of 2x4 under here, just to hold it up. And then it just is easier to pull out, and we got the straps. So I'm going to get that set up and keep her rolling. Alright, that one clip there was a size 10. These big ones are size 12, and it's probably a better idea to start on the bottom ones. That's what I'm going to do. And last, I should probably get the wires loose now. Kind of scary that it says you can be killed or hurt. From everything I've heard, it's really dangerous to electrocute yourself, especially if you have it shut off. But don't take it from me. I haven't electrocuted myself yet. I'm still going to be cautious. But we got this one here. Needs to come off. That one down there. These two. And it looks like these ones here. One. Come on out. One, how many are in there? 3? 4? Two. Probably get my flashlight so I can see. Okay, once I pulled that one, I can see better. There we go, 3 up top. Then we have the 2 wires. We got the ground, and this one down here. Clip on the bottom that you can push. I think, yep, there it is. Ah, so cold. Things are tough. I hate cold plastic. Alright, back to 10 mil. Get rid of our ground here. And I don't know why this one scares me, but I'm gonna do it. It's off. Good. Good. Okay. Stay out of the way. Okay, this one free. That one comes out with the battery. We're good there. Ground's free. I don't see anything else back there. With this here, now we should be able to just slide her on out. Oh, I forgot the last bolt up top. There we go. Now she fell. Now she should slide on out. Not the easiest thing. Alright, I'll bring that in, they'll give me a new one and plug and play. This cut cord here, it looks like my tape came off. I believe they asked me to cut this here before. because can't remember. I think maybe it's some sort of thermal check or something. But since I have the PC1 type battery, that's what they asked me to cut to make it work. So when I put that one in, I was still getting check engine lights when I put it in originally, and I was like, okay, I'm screwed. But I called the place, Green Tech Auto, and they just said, cut that wire and you'll be good. And I was. I should have taped it off better, put a wire nut on there. But yeah, worked great for 6 years. Saved me a decent amount of gas. And hopefully this brand new one will last even longer. I'm going to get my Jeep warmed up, and off to Green Tech Auto I go. Yeah, well, the old Jeep warms up. Get the other battery out. Replace that too. I think it's a 10 mil up there. 10 or maybe 8. I can't remember. Here in Minnesota, where it's so cold all the time in the winter, where it's negative 10 degrees. I'd say having a battery last 2 years is pretty good. 5 is great. 3 is average for me. I don't know. But if you're having battery problems after 2 years, in my opinion, I just get a new one. Some of them have a 2-year warranty, so sometimes you get a new one for free. But it's been dead every morning lately, so I have to jump it. Look how frosty it is. Could also be so these hybrids don't have an alternator. It's actually charging off the hybrid motor, same way as the hybrid battery charges. Maybe there's something related there where this one's not charging, but I drove it for 2 hours yesterday and it's dead today, so I'm just going to replace that. Let's see, it looks like is that a 10? Yeah, it looks like a 10. Oh boy. Plastic in Minnesota cold sucks too. I'm gonna get a screwdriver and pry that off. Okay, looks like this battery is frozen to the... There we go. Small battery, but still not the lightest thing. Get these wires out of the way. Okay, here we go. Up and out. Let's see if we can figure out the date I bought it. Looks like January 2010? 2020. 2010 wouldn't make sense. Yeah, so I've had it for 5 years. Yeah, that'd be 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way up to 2020. So January 2020. I do remember, yeah, I bought it in the wintertime because it was doing the same thing. So let's see, I got this January 2020, and I got the new battery, the hybrid battery, January or March of 2019. So yeah, so it's almost been exactly 6 years, and then I got that battery about a year after I got the new hybrid. So yeah, we'll get new battery and new hybrid today, and she'll be ready to go for another, hopefully longer than 6 years, since it's a brand new hybrid battery this time. Battery was dead in the old Jeep too. So cold. Let's see how cold she actually is. -6 today. Nice warm -6. That's better. Off we go. Hybrid battery is not ready yet, so I came back home. I'll put the regular battery back in. And we wait. Sometimes they say it takes a day for them to get the hybrid battery packed up. It is Martin Luther King Day, so maybe they're low on people too. Come on. There we go. You're going nowhere. New battery, home. As you can see, this is a CA4 type. Mine's a PC1. This cable is not clipped on this one. So I'm gonna have to call and make sure that's what they want me to do. That's what they did last time. So I'm gonna do that and yeah, go from there. Just got off the phone with them and they said yes, cut the red wire to make the CA4 work with the PC1. He said if I was trying to make a PC1 work with the CA4 car, I'd have to reprogram the computer. But yeah, just clipping this wire should do it. So I'm going to clip that and tape it off. It's just one little wire in there. Let's see. These ought to do. Let's get that whole thing. These might be a little small. Nope, that helped. And I'll run some tape on those as well. Ice cold tape, that's probably why it doesn't stick last time. This will hold that tape from coming undone. I believe they said this wire was for the something with temperature sensing, but I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on that. Alright, in we go. Got my wood there. Just make sure you're not pinching your wire here. It should be able to pull out of the way. Kind of a long piece of wood, but once I get the battery on there, it should be good. Make sure she's off. In we go. Not the easiest thing, but we're in. Oh, that stupid seatbelt. Looking good. I think I brought my drill in the house. I did. Nope, there it is. Alright, let's just get a couple bolts in just to hold her in place. 12 millimeter. Can use this wood to kind of pry up on the battery. Get her started with your fingers first. Goes up and around. Plugs into here. Good. Get these out of the way here. One, two, three. All right, so far so good. This one down here. Oh, I think if I remember right, has to come off. So this little clip right here won't go in unless we get it off of there. So there's a button on top of here. No, this button you want to lift up on this clip. Slides off. Now this one will go in. Should go in. Now slides back on. Just a second lock on there. Alright, so we're good there, we're good there. We gotta get our ground wire in there. Back to the 10 mil. Good there. Good, good, good. Now for the final two. Have a little more control. One, two, three, four. Alright, she's not going anywhere. We're all hooked up. I'm going to wait to hit that switch on until I get everything else put back together. Bring this in here. Move my cord back out of the way. Alright, now we got these seat belts to worry about. Just make sure that goes in there, then we're good. Same with this side, get your seat belt out of the way. There we go, we're all good there. I decided not to put this piece back in. Start these by hand. Make sure you get them all started. I'm going to be short because I skipped a few last time. And I'll finish them with the drill. Get all the tools out of the way. Next comes the cushions. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start it up once first and see. Alright. Nothing blew up. Should be able to hear it click back there when I turn the key on, which I did. Started right up using the IMA. It didn't use the ignition. And I am in the garage, so I'm not gonna let it run long, but it's saying 0 battery, but there's no engine light, so that's a good sign. I think we're solid. So now I'm going to do the cushions. Rear cushion first. Or backrest cushion first, I should say. I'll set this here. The stupid seatbelt issue. Get all the seatbelts. Now you can see here the metal thing going down there, and the backrest goes inside the white clip we put in there. Really hard to see once you get it in. And don't forget to put your 2 bolts in the side here. Starting her up again. Started right up. Go for a little test drive, see what she says. These crazy alleyways here. $211,000 miles. I see you got 1 bar there. That's a good sign. Still no check engine light. Up to 4 bars. Filled up now.